Hey everyone, it's Catherine from 85th and Pine, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the 20 best-selling items that I made with my Glowforge, which allowed me to quit my job. Alright, starting with number 1, these are paw print ornaments, and these are super easy to make. I just cut these on 1/8 inch plywood and customized it by putting the pet's name on the inside, welding it together, which I have a video on how to do that. But people really love these, and you can actually use these and go to animal clinics during the holiday season and see if they want to buy these for their customers. I've done that before, and there's always an animal clinic around the corner. But this is definitely a great project. Next we have name puzzles, also another nice customized thing for kids. This one I had different material for, different patterned material so that you can have the option to choose out of 6 different options. My best-selling one was this plaid option right here, and I just kept the animal pieces, the woodland pieces, white just to keep it pretty consistent, and I really liked it. I actually printed this on 1/8 inch plywood, the two puzzle, the backing and the front top of the puzzle, and then the pieces are on 1/4 inch plywood so that they stick out a little bit more. Next we have these Easter tokens. These were actually kind of just a last minute thing. We decided to do them during Easter. They were really popular, so we said, okay, why not jump on the bandwagon and try to sell these, and they were a hit. Definitely a really good seller for us. Super easy to print. They're just scored on, they're not engraved, so they're scored, which means that it takes a lot less time for just scoring, not engraving, which I really liked. And it got our product out a lot quicker that way as well. And people really loved these. Number 4, Slate Coasters. We have circle ones and square ones that we offer. I actually bought the monogram on Etsy as a file for a few bucks, and that provided me with the letters from A to Z. This is definitely one of our top sellers of the designs that we offer, and I just take that monogram and I put in my own text in there for the family name, and it's good to go. And people really enjoy these, and it's definitely a good seller for us throughout the whole year. Next we have the bamboo cutting boards. So we did these for Mother's Day and Father's Day. We also do them throughout the year, but these are the ones that we did for Mother's Day and Father's Day just to show you how it related to those holidays. People really liked these, especially the Grill Master. That was a popular one, and we had a few other designs as well. But we got these bamboo boards, and again, these are products that we can easily obtain. You can get them pretty much anywhere online, and we just engrave our design on here, and that's it. It's pretty simple. Next we have these crosses. So we had multiple options for crosses we wanted to try out. The top middle one I really like the best. It's a kind of a mimic of a stained glass cross, but it's not glass, it's actually acrylic. The back is a patterned acrylic, and it comes that way as a stained glass option. And the top piece is a black acrylic, so I just glued those two pieces together after I cut them, and it looks like a stained glass cross, which I really like. The other crosses, they were also really good sellers, the top left and the bottom ones as well. And you can customize the cross on the bottom left as a name cross. These are really nice for baptisms, communion, anything like that. So you can really kind of do a lot with these different crosses. Alright, this is one of our favorites, custom Hatchet. The top left corner picture, that is actually from a customer of ours. He has his own coffee company, as you can see, and put his hatchet with his product as a picture. And we really like how these always turn out. We have a blue line flag up top as well. I just paint the blue line on there. Obviously, the machine cannot engrave color, but I scored that line so that I could paint it, and it was pretty simple. And these are definitely very popular for us. We continue to sell them throughout the year. Custom door signs. These are really fun to make, and I actually made the black ones on my Glowforge. They are 18 inch rounds, so you can fit it on your Glowforge. I have a separate video on that. We just made them in a shiplap style, so it's a plank style door sign. and I painted everything and glued it all on, and people really enjoy these. And the patriotic ones, I actually bought the backing itself from Michael's, and I decided to cut out the red, blue, and black letters as well on my Glowforge and just paint those and adhere them to the sign itself, and these are actually really popular. Now we have some custom leather wallets. These are very popular. These are for men, and they seem to really like these. We have, I think, 9 or 10 different designs for these. But we also have a custom option where you can send in your logo. If someone sends you a logo, you can really engrave it on anything as long as it's a clear enough logo. And I have some editing videos out there if you decide to do something like this and want to engrave stuff from a custom logo. But anyway, these turn out really well. The black ones, they engrave silver, and all the other colored wallets engrave black, so it really pops out. Custom bottle openers. Now, if you want to get into the wedding market, I highly recommend tapping into that, because usually weddings have a lot of people in them, and people want wedding favors, and these are really popular for wedding favors, and you can do similar things like this as well. But bottle openers, they're cheap, and you can engrave anything you want on them, and bulk orders are perfect for this.
I hope you're enjoying this video, and if so, please like and subscribe below for future content. Also, go ahead and comment below on which item you like the best so far. And stay tuned for the very end. Number 20, I think you're really gonna like. It's one of my favorites. And finally, if you are interested in owning your own Glowforge machine, please also stay tuned for the end for a special discount.
Now we have our custom baskets that we make for realtors, builders, and other companies that want to give their clients some gifts. So these are really nice because we just engrave the cork coasters and the cutting board. We have a cutting board or an acacia board as our options. We engrave those, and everything else we kind of throw in there. We put in a nice kitchen towel, a bottle of wine, and these are local, so we don't ship these, obviously with the alcohol, but we deliver these to realtors and builders for them to give out to their clients. Now we have custom name signs for nurseries or kids' rooms. These are really cute. I really like how these turned out, and there's really minimal prep work for this. I did not paint these. These actually, the wood came like this. It's a pattern plywood from Smokey Hill Designs. I highly recommend them, but this already came as it is, so I just cut it on my machine. I did design it, the shape and everything, but I cut it on my machine. I cut the black out, the black trees out as well. I did not paint those. That is also already a pre-stained plywood, pre-painted plywood, and then the name and the animals are also already done in white, so I didn't have to paint anything. I just cut and I pretty much glued everything else, and it was super simple. Number 13, charcuterie boards. People love charcuterie boards. This is something you could easily sell throughout the year, and we bought the Slate charcuterie boards on the upper left corner, and I think we bought those on Amazon actually. And then the other wood charcuterie boards are acacia wood. That's just a preferred wood we like to use with these, and they're really nice and premium. Super easy to engrave, and it was very quick. And again, these are super popular. People love these. You can sell these throughout the year, especially during the holidays, and you can customize it however your customer wants. Okay, custom family ornaments. Now, I love making ornaments because I love Christmas time, and ornaments are super easy and super fun to make. The one on the right I designed myself. I really like how that one turned out because the back piece is clear acrylic, and I made it so that there's markings so it looks like there's brick through the fireplace. And the front piece is just a 1/8 inch cherry plywood, and I hand painted the flame and the tops of the stockings. And these can go from anywhere from 2 to 8 stockings. That's how I designed it. It's in the file that I designed as well. Super fun to make, and people really enjoy these stocking ornaments. And the one on the left, this is also a very popular family ornament that you can layer. The back piece you can just do a 1/8 inch plywood, and the front piece also a 1/8 inch plywood. Sandwich them together and you're good to go. These piggy banks were really fun to make. They're made of about 6 to 8 different layers of wood and acrylic. So I cut these mostly on 1/4 inch plywood. The front piece is a 1/8 inch clear acrylic, so you could obviously see through to it. And I went ahead and painted the sides and the front as well before I glued the clear acrylic piece on. And there's also a little knob on the back so you can open it up and take the money out. It's just a little cork plug. And my daughter really likes this. The one on the left is for her. The one on the right I made for a friend down the street. But people really like these as well, and their kids really enjoy them too because they're just really fun little characters, and it's easy to get the money in and out of them. Number 16, pet memorials. People love these, and they turn out really nice. I designed this myself. I have the file online if you're interested. And as you can see, I edited the original photo, and it looks pretty exact to that. So if someone gives you a photo, you can edit it on Inkscape pretty quickly, put it on this memorial. You can add some custom text if you would like to, and of course their name. And it's just a really nice piece of remembrance of pets. These baby milestone markers turned out super cute. I wanted something for my son who was born a few months ago to take pictures of him from month to month, but there were a lot of files online, but I didn't really like any of the ones I saw. I wanted something a little bit different, so I just decided to design something myself. And these are super unique because each one has its own little special character or design to it. And I do sell this file online as well. But the back I used 1/8 inch walnut plywood, and the front is a 1/8 inch white plywood as well, and I just glued them together. You could also use a 3M adhesive tape before you cut to adhere them together, and it's super simple, and I really enjoyed making these. Alright, number 18, we have this Christmas Eve box. I really love this box. This is one of my favorite projects. I know I probably say that a lot about most of them, but it is really fun to make all these projects, I can't lie. But this one I really love because I had a vision for it. I did not design this, by the way. This is from a file I bought on Etsy, but I did customize it the way I wanted to. So I put delivered to Eve and I put from Santa Claus on it. So I engraved all of that. You can just see the detail of this looks really nice. It engraved really crisp. I really like the file for it. And it has a little crank that you can have the child open with a key. So it comes with this little key that you crank open, and it's just really kind of magical. You don't even have to use this for Christmas, but this is what I wanted it for. We do gifts every year for Christmas on Christmas Eve that were delivered from Santa Claus. So that's what I wanted it for. So my daughter is now old enough where she could turn the key herself, and she gets super excited, and it's just really precious. But I highly recommend trying this one out. Now we have some tags. We have Easter basket tags that I designed, and also the stocking tags that I designed as well, also available on my Etsy shop. These are super easy to make, just like pretty much everything else I've been saying. But the Easter tags, I again use a pattern plywood for that, and then the top piece is white acrylic, so I didn't have to paint anything. Again, it was super simple. I just cut and glued them together and they were done. And then the stocking tags, I did cut those on 1/8 inch walnut, and then the names for those I cut on 1/8 inch birch, and I did not paint or stain or anything. These came out super easy, and I really like how they look on our rustic stockings. Alright, number 20. This is my favorite project. I designed 8 of these snow globe ornaments, and I have the file on my Etsy shop for these if you're interested. But these are so fun to make, and people really enjoy these because it's like a snow globe, except it does not have water or any liquid in it. That just wouldn't work out. So it has this clear white glitter that I bought from Joann's on the inside. So the middle piece is just 1/8 inch plywood. I use Sapele plywood for that. And on the back and on the front is the 1/8 inch clear acrylic. And before I sandwiched them together and glued them together, I put in that glitter. And once it's all glued together on the edges, you just shake it up like a normal snow globe, and it's all ready to go. And you can customize these however you want. I did these on Inkscape, and you can just add whatever text you want for your customers, and these are very popular.
Alright, like I said earlier, if you're interested in owning your own Glowforge machine and even having a business like this, please feel free to use my referral code. That's in the description box below on where you can get money off. You just click that link and it'll automatically be applied. Plus, I would get credits too, which my family and I appreciate more than you know. As always, thanks for watching and let me know if you have any questions.